let's go back to the paint protection here again. We have a 2020 911 Carrera 4S. It's in our shop today. Over the next couple days, we're going to give it a full paint protection film to the complete body. And then we're going to top it off with our 5-year or lifetime guaranteed ceramic coating. Come along for the ride, guys. First step in the process here is we're going to pre-soak the vehicle. We're going to use our foam canner. We're going to let the soap activate, get all the heavies off the car. Then we'll rinse it off, and then we'll come back to the following steps. Now we're going to rinse off the pre-soak. Okay, so we're in the final wash step here. We're going to use our contact method wash, but we're going to start by applying a lot of soap with the foam cannon. Then we're going to pour a 2-bucket method. 2-bucket method means we use 2 buckets. One with a soap solution, one with a rinse solution to rinse our wash. Then after we wash the car, so we go into the rinse bucket, rinse the washment out, go into the soap solution, wipe the panel down, straight lines all the time, on the car, up and down, no circles. Now we're going to take this opportunity to feel the car. We have our gloves on, there's still like soap on the car. We're inspecting the car by feel. Feeling for any impurities that are embedded or bonded onto the paint. If they are at this point, that's when we'll use a clay bar. That's really critical to getting the vehicle super clean for the paint protection film. We've just completed the contact wash, and now we're going to rinse the vehicle off. As a final step, we're going to go ahead and take care of the convertible top. Now we're using a different soap. It's Geon Bathe. It's a milder soap. It's designed for the ceramic coating, so it doesn't leave any of the fillers, the silicones, or the waxes behind. And it's not as aggressive as the greasing soap that we use on the paint. We want to get the paint super clean, so the paint protection film. Obviously, we're not going to put paint protection film on the convertible top, so we just want to be mindful of the products and chemicals and the process we're using to take care of this car. We're going to dry the car off now using some high-quality microfiber towels. The trick with microfiber towels is always wash them on cold, dry them on low. That way the fibers don't get crunchy. When the fibers get crunchy, that's going to scratch your car. Dry towel from Geon here. Just put it on, and it soaks the water right up off the car. Like drag, water gone. I like these towels for the canvas top because it doesn't transfer any lint. The rims and door jambs, we use these black towels here in the shop. The black just looks cool, but it tells us that we only use these towels in the rims. We don't want to transfer any dirt or debris that could be stuck on the rims onto the paint, which potentially can introduce some damage. We're wiping down this inner fender well really good here, because we're going to apply paint protection film to the whole fender. It's going to wrap into the fender well. So you want to show it as a paint. There you have it, the car's dry. So here's an interesting question. Everybody asks what's paint protection film, when's it used, how's it used. But here's a brand new 2020 Porsche Carrera 4S, and as you can see, paint protection film was installed from the factory, from Porsche. That's going to stop all the rock chips and stone chips and keep the car looking great. So because this vehicle is going to get a full body wrap PPF paint protection film, we need to remove the factory paint protection film, which goes from here down and out here. To do that, we're going to use some hot water from our tea kettle. It's going to get nice and warm. Then we're going to slowly lift it off the car. There it is. That's the factory piece. Obviously it's not reusable now, but just bring brings up the point that paint protection film is such an important necessity for your car that the factories even install. So Porsche, they've identified this area right in front of the rear rail. This is the high impact area. It's going to receive a lot of stone chips, rock chips, paint chips from aggressive driving. So they've gone ahead and put paint protection film on the vehicle from the factory, but we need to take the paint protection film off from the factory because we're going to put full paint protection film on this entire vehicle, so we can't put our paint protection film on top of this piece here. Hot water from our tea kettle. This brings up another common question: can I take the paint protection film off my car? Without a doubt, yes, absolutely. If the vehicle's never been in an accident, it's original factory OEM paint, the paint protection film is designed to come off the vehicle. Okay, we're ready to install the paint protection film to the front passenger bumper here. We're going to start by weeding the film, which is removing paint protection film that's not needed, that is computer cut. We'll get that cut, we'll spray some soap solution down, transfer it to the car, we'll squeegee it on, and hopefully everything goes well. 47% humidity and 82 degrees in the shop right now. This is the driver's side fender. So it's the cutout for the light. This comes about the wheel arch, down, and it's going to wrap inside the driver's side door. This piece here is for the rear, right above the bumper, before the convertible top cover. This piece here, if it comes into focus, this is the passenger fender. There's the cutout for the headlight. There's the fuel door cap. It's going to come right down along and meet up to the door seam there, and it will wrap into that edge there. I'm using 4 ml of soap today with warm water. Now we're going to put the paint protection film on the rear quarter panel, extends the coverage on the rocker to the front door there. So now we're going to install the paint protection film to the complete door. We're going to start by spraying down the film with our slip solution. We'll use some alcohol and distilled water as a tack to get the film to stick on there. Everything's going to go great. Duraflex from Geon on this particular vehicle. Seldom overlooked or seldom talked about point with the ceramic coatings is that the vehicle needs to stay dry for 24 hours after application. So we're going to park it back here in the shop. Safe, we're going to keep it at a minimum of 24 hours. Actually, as a VIP client of ours, we're going to meet him on a Sunday morning so he can pick up his car. The longer we can keep the car nice and dry in a clean environment, the better off the coating is going to be. We did full paint protection film on the full body with 3M Scotchgard Pro Series, and we did a 5-year lifetime warranty ceramic coating of the Geon Duraflex. If you have any questions, contact us at ImmaculatePaintProtection.com.